All right, this show is so fascinating. STOMP is a percussion group that uses the body and ordinary objects to create a physical theater performance. This show is making its way to the Des Moines Civic Center next month. Joining us now is Madeline Jafari, contemporary dancer from STOMP. Okay, so a few words to describe this: explosive, provocative, sophisticated, unique. So many things happening in this that y'all use your creative powers to give an unforgettable experience. Great to have you. What is this like for you? Tell us a little bit about what goes into these shows.
Yeah, it's really unlike anything else I've been a part of. It's a very ensemble-driven show, so there's 8 people on stage any given night. Um, and we're all working so integrally. We're throwing a lot of props in the air and catching them at the same time and making music with a lot of unconventional objects. So there's a lot of relying on group energy
Oh,
and
yeah.
yes, collective focus and trust, and to make this musical experience happen.
It sounds like almost like acrobats or dancing. You really have to be in tune with the people that you're working with. I mean, tell us about some of the objects you use.
Yeah, so we do feel like circus folk every once in a while because we're definitely having to entrust ourselves with these maybe heavy metal objects. We throw paint cans. We play with matchboxes. We use actual garbage. We use trash cans. We use tractor tire inner tubes. I mean, there's brooms. There's a lot.
What's a requirement to get a part of this group? What does that audition process look like? You got to be down for anything, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah, you might be right there. I think just the willingness is probably a huge part of it. Probably some kind of musical inner backbone is very helpful too. But sometimes you have people who come from more of a comedy background. Some people are classically trained percussionists. I myself am a dancer. So I think as long as you can keep time and then have that ability just to work together and absorb new information and new skills.
And it's kind of like
Yeah.
you got to be ready for the ebbs and flows too, right? If something changes or somebody's energy shifts, or I don't know, if a prop breaks, you just got to be ready to roll with it. What do you want this experience to be like for audiences?
Oh man, I really think it can be so many things. I think what's so beautiful is it's awesome for children. They're so engaged, they're clapping along and very excited the whole time. But then you could bring your whole family. I mean, there's a bit of mystery and a bit of kind of a sexy quality. There's so many different characters who pop out in the show who offer a range of energies. So I think really anyone could come and just experience that joy of finding you can make music really anywhere in the mundane.
Yes, I love that. It's about making that energy with what's in front of you. And it kind of makes me think of when I was a kid. If we didn't have instruments at our access, we'd be like, all right, we're gonna drive mom crazy and tap the kitchen table like we're drumming, It's just like, but it takes kind of like that ingenuity of making music out of anything, not typical instruments. When are your shows? Can't wait to have you.
We're in Des Moines. We're there January 12th, 13th, and 14th. We have 2 shows on the 13th.
So coming through, where did the name STOMP? What's behind the name STOMP?
I've actually never asked the creators why the name Stomp. It started as just a little street performance. They were just 2 little punk guys running around Brighton, UK, banging on buckets and kind of engaging crowds. And it went to a fringe festival and became the show that it is now. I think they had no idea it would become this show that runs for over 30 years, but we do wear boots. We do stomp quite a lot. We make a lot of noise with our feet. So I think at the core, it's like at the end of the day, you've got your body and you've got gravity and you can stomp and make music.
That's so cool. It's just at its core. Thank you so much. We cannot wait to have you. I hope you have an amazing time when you come to town. Such a pleasure to have you on this show today.
Thanks so much for having me.